What's going on, guys? Welcome to my first Elune video, and to start things off, we are for sure, you guys know, going to be doing a reroll guide for you guys to figure out at what stages you guys should reroll and when should you reset, all that kind of good stuff. So to start off, we're first going to start with our 1-2 reroll. So once you guys do your first roll, actually I'll show you guys just so you guys are aware. You are going to get a free roll. I actually was lucky enough to get this girl, an epic hero. She's unfortunately not listed from, shout out to K Gaming, by the way. I'm going to be using his template as kind of a guide to help you guys. So if you guys have not seen his content, make sure you guys go check him out as well. I'll leave his link in the description below this video. But he made a really good chart, which I'll show at the end of the video, of basically how you guys should be staging your teams, because this is a very different game. It's not like Epic 7 or Overhit or any other game where one unit can really carry you. You really need a lot of synergy with your rolls, and you should be using one hero per roll, which is one DPS, one tanker, one healer, one support hero, and one debuffer. Now you can, from what I understand, take out your tanker and possibly run 2 supports or 2 healers, or possibly 2 DPS. From what I've heard in Korea, that they're able to do so much CCing that basically you can bypass having a tank option. But I think having the tank option is really, really good. Plus, Fahrenheit is probably my favorite design hero so far. So, after you do your free summon, when you guys beat Chapter 1-2, you are going to get 3 single summon tickets, and you are going to get 1 10 summon ticket. Now, after you do your summons, in my opinion, if you guys do not get a legendary, at least 1 legendary hero, and I honestly am going to try to get 2 legendaries, I'm going to spend probably a decent amount of time re-rolling, and I really want to have Fahrenheit. So, depending on how long it takes me to get my first Fahrenheit, I'll weigh if I should stop there or if I'm going to keep going. I don't want to re-roll for more than like a week, so, because I'll miss out on a lot of rewards and events and stuff if I keep doing it too long. But at any rate, you know, those are your options. So I would definitely minimum start with 1 legendary. You don't want to miss the 1-2 legendary. And then once you get to 1-5, that's when we're going to have our select 30 roll summons, which you guys have seen from other games. Epic 7 was kind of the first to introduce that we've played here on the channel. Then Overhead had that, and as well, Elune is going to have that as well. So let's go ahead and do our summons real fast, and then I'm going to go cut and clear out the rest of the story. That was weird. Oh, we got an epic, though. Okay. Oh, no, that is a rare. 4-star rare, my bad. And it's going to be another rare. Why does it go purple? That's really weird. That's really weird. All right. So this is our last single pull, and then we'll have our multi. And I will continue this account just for the sake of the tutorial to go to our 10 pull on 1-5, just to explain how the whole system works and deleting the account and all that stuff. So it looks like we are not going to get a legendary since it went purple only. So we are probably only going to get epics in the first multi here. So yeah, only 2 epics. So what I've heard, this guy's actually pretty bad also. I think she's good though, if I'm not mistaken. But at any rate, we're not going to keep it regardless. So once we do 110, or 1-5, I'm sorry, then we will hop back in and we'll finish out this tutorial for you guys. And we're back, guys. So we have completed 1-5. So let me actually turn our game volume on there, though. There we go. All right. So this allows you to summon 10 free select summons in advance and select an Elune to replace with a different Elune. Let's try this out. So what that means, we're going to go into free select, and so we're going to skip the animation. So we're going to open all. This epic for some reason just loves me. I don't know why, but I keep pulling her. Oh man. And Catherine. All right. Cool. So we get those. So we're gonna skip this. Exiting the tutorial. Yes, we want to exit the tutorial. Okay. So you click reroll. So don't click the yellow guaranteed select, because that will make you keep it. So what you want to do is click reroll, and we're gonna reroll, and then we'll explain to you guys Once we get a legend pull, then we'll explain to you guys what potential the Elune replacement will be. So once again, another bad pull. So we're gonna re-roll again. I wish they would have the keep on the left side. All right, so this is our first legendary. So this means we can kind of end the tutorial as far as the tutorial goes. Then we can go into going over the units. So let's see what the first legendary that I have pulled. This is a second reroll account. All right, so we got Sakaidi, I guess, is our legend, or is our epic, and our legend is Revi. Okay, and I heard she is a farmer, so I don't recommend her being one of the legendaries that you would keep personally. But once we do that, what you can do now is take any of the rares you guys see here. So let's take this guy. And you have 3 times to try to upgrade it into something better. So it ended up being another rare. So let's go and pick another one. Okay, another rare. And then finally, we're going to do it one more time. And we got an epic. So there you go. So now we got an additional epic. We got a Nyx. So that's why this is really important to do. So basically it lets you get the most value out of your select summon. So just for the sake of the video, we're just going to go ahead and keep that for now. So we're going to buy that with that selector ticket. Now you can do the exact same thing here if you want to pay. So, whoa, let me open all those? Okay. Okay, I thought that was the paid option. I didn't pay anything, so why let me do that? Okay, apparently we're going through this. I can reroll again? Oh, I see. So you oh, that's actually pretty cool. So what you do is, okay, I see. So you actually could go through this whole thing and then decide not to keep it. Okay, so that's how this works. So it's gonna work the same way. I'm glad I actually did this on video for you guys so you guys can see, but you actually go through this whole thing, and then unless you see a pull you really want, you then could decide to keep it. And then at that point, then you could decide whether or not you want to reroll your account. So, alright, that's actually pretty interesting. That's actually pretty cool. So, alright, fair enough. So, I'm going to go ahead and leave though for now. So that's what you can do with the paid summon and the regular summon. So that's pretty much the whole rerolling process. So now let's go over the heroes and what kind of K-Gaming has done for us, and really awesome that he made this awesome tutorial for us to basically go through all these different heroes in the game. So I'm going to go into my index here. We're going to go into Elunes. And I'm going to go just by legendaries first. So the first one we're going to go over is going to be Mik Tatsuki. So she is a debuffer, from what I understand. She is an AoE debuffer. She's got some pretty awesome skills. So she's basically going to be... Where is it? Actually, let me see her skills. Skill 1, there we go. Or no, that doesn't let me do it. Is this... Okay. So skill 1 reduces a random tolerance effect by 1 level, and then casts weakness effect on the enemy, reducing defense. So she's a defense breaker for 50% for 2 turns, and then increases evasion rate by 50% when receiving attacks. So that's her passive. And the reason why I wanted to go to her is because I remember him mentioning about her passive, so I wanted to bring that up to you guys. So she is probably, from what I understand, is the #1 debuffer. So she's another solid option to reroll for. In my opinion, I think the top ones to reroll for is going to be either Fahrenheit, is going to either be Rim, or is going to be Misuki. None of the supports, you need to have a legend. And then from what I've heard, Fabian, because he has a revive. So let's go to Fabian real fast. Let's see if we can find him. I think that's him right there, right? No, that's Taya. Where is Fabian? Right there, right? Okay. So he has a revive, I'm pretty sure. Let me go. Is it actually... I wish I could just read his skills without me having to go into fight. So Heals allies HP. When used on a dead ally, the target will be revived with 13,056. So there you go. Yep. So just wanted to verify I was correct. So he has a revive ability and healing ability. So all of us that come from Epic 7 or Overhit, he's like your Sophia and your Rule of Lights. So pretty awesome there. So he's an awesome target as well to reroll for. This, as we said, this is Kind Rim. So the DPS is obviously I'm not going to go into, but she is a single target DPS. So, oh, actually, right there, skills, right? There we go. Okay, there, I was just retarded. Okay, so let's see, special. There you guys go. Halts the enemy appear rate, deals 220 plus 1.6 attack, medium damage to the enemy, has 50% chance to inflict spell effect. And then ultimate guides the enemy with 360 plus 2.7 attack, medium damage, instantly kills the enemy when the skill is used against an enemy with mark. So there you go. He's basically a complete one-shotter if you can inflict mark to the opponent. So pretty awesome. And then we have Freya here. She is going to be the only, I believe, the only legendary healer. So, but like I said, Fabian is another great option, so you guys do not have to go for her. And it looks like total legendaries we only have, what, 3, 6, 9, it looks like 11. Yeah, 11 total legendaries. So actually getting dupes in this game seems severely easier than an Overhit because of the amount of heroes that are initially in the game is a lot less. So that is a good thing. And then we have Baldur. Baldur is going to be your AoE DPS. So it seems like Arena and Campaign, he's going to be pretty strong. This is our boy, Fahrenheit. So he looks pretty freaking awesome, I do say myself. So he's got like that lion little gauntlet, he's got a shield. So just design-wise, I want him, and he's the only legendary tanker in the game. You do have McCarthy, but he's not one of the ones to recommend going for. He's a debuffer, but from what I understand in Korea, they haven't really found a good synergistic way to use him quite yet. Then we have Caroline. So Caroline is going to be a DPS, another DPS hero, so she's another option. I believe she's as well a AoE DPS hero as well. So then if we go into, let's go into the epics, and then we go into this guy. Kai, from what I understand, is probably the best option for a DPS if you're choosing to go for another role as your legendary starting hero. Then Kai is probably your best bet to go for a secondary epic as your main DPS hero. And the fact is, this works a similar scaling system to Overhit, where a +5 epic is going to be better overall than a +2 legendary. So +3 legendary is when it's about equal, from what I understand, as a +5 epic. So until you get your legendary to +4, then you're not really seeing a better value as far as the unit goes for that particular role, depending obviously on, you know, what the hero does and all that stuff. So Kai is kind of going to be one of the best options for your main DPS. Where is... I'm looking for our other DPS hero. See if I can pull her up on the screen. Not Lilla. I'm looking for the same art. See if I can find it. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, Iris is another epic you guys can use. I'm not going to spend all day looking. I'm just going to go over these other ones. From what I heard, Rena is one of the solid options for your debuffer as an epic. You do also have a rare debuffer you can use as well called Sally. Your supports are all going to be either epic or is going to be rares. From what I understand, Stella is actually one of the more favorable picks because her passive allows her to basically go first at the beginning of each wave, and you can start her S3 from what I understand at the beginning of every wave. So that's another reason why she is probably a very, very good option to get. Let's see if we can find her real fast. I think this is her right here, right? Yep. Okay. So her passive too. So the mystery is stars around rather than one. Stella's attack increases by 5% for each ally with Stella's barrier. And then moves faster than anyone else as the Morning Star. Gets the first move at the start of every wave, and soul consumption is reduced by 2. If an Elune with the same effect is present, turns will be determined by attack speed. Then the order will be decided randomly. So that's her passive. and then gathers energy with the Great Universe and attracts a barrier that allows the allies to absorb 171.8 of attack of all damage, excluding soul damage, for 2 turns. Attack increases by 10% while barrier is active. So very, very awesome. So you can start up with your barrier so you guys can absorb damage and increase attack as well. For herself, I believe it's herself only, but it could be for all allies. I don't know. And that's, I believe, at like base level. So obviously the skills will get better as you guys level them up. But that is pretty much going to be doing my reroll guide for how you guys should approach this. Like I said, guys, do not dip on your 1-2 summons. Make sure you guys do start with a legendary before you continue into your selectives. So definitely do that. I'm going to get started on rerolling. You may not see any videos from me for a while. I have a busy day today, and then I'm going to be working on more work and all that stuff. But I'll be trying to reroll this game while I'm working on stuff. But thank you guys so much for checking out the video today. If you guys did enjoy, drop a like down below, comment down below if you guys have started to play Elune, where you guys are at, what you guys chose to reroll for, and what do you guys think of this game compared to games like Epic 7 and Overhit? Are you guys think this is better? Do you guys think this is worse? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll give my thoughts as I play it more. I don't know how much time I'm going to be full in on. I have so many games I'm trying to play, contemplating which ones I'm going to retire. We'll have to see how my time schedule goes. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys subscribe down below, click the bell notifications so you guys are notified when we post new videos, and I'll see you guys in the next Elune video. Peace.